Thinking about visiting Malaysia? Hold up, you're not ready for this ride, because this isn't your typical travel destination. It's a place where cultures collide, food explodes with flavor, nature bends reality, and surprises wait behind every corner. Most tourists come for the beaches, but they leave wondering, why does no one talk about this country more? This is Malaysia, the country everyone underestimates until they see it for themselves. But today we're going deeper. From shocking traditions to mind-blowing landscapes and unbelievable affordability, we're counting down 10 things that will absolutely shock you the moment you land in Malaysia. Malaysia doesn't just tolerate its diversity, it celebrates it. Festivals overlap, temples stand beside mosques, and every street feels like a living postcard of harmony. And that's when it hits most tourists. This isn't just a country, it's a masterpiece made of people. But hold up, before we dive deeper into what makes Malaysia so unbelievably unique, only 2% of people who watch videos like this actually subscribe. And the next part of this journey, it's way crazier than you think. We're about to explore something that even most locals don't talk about. So if you're still watching, hit that subscribe button right now, because you don't want to miss what's coming next. Ready? Let's talk about the one thing every traveler remembers the moment they step down from plane number 1. A melting pot like no other. The first thing that hits you in Malaysia isn't the heat. It's the people. Step off the plane and suddenly you're surrounded by a mix of faces, languages, and cultures that feel like the entire world compressed into one country. Malay, Chinese, Indian, and dozens of indigenous tribes, all living side by side. And here's the craziest part. It works. You can walk down a single street and see a Chinese temple glowing with red lanterns, a Hindu shrine blasting colorful music, and a mosque calling for prayer, all at the same time. Most tourists are stunned, because in a world that often divides, Malaysia celebrates difference. You'll see festivals happening back to back, Deepavali lights one week, Chinese New Year fireworks the next, and Hari Raya feasts filling every street after that. It's not just tolerance, it's unity in motion. And that's what blows people's minds. In Malaysia, diversity isn't just accepted, it's woven into the country's DNA. But if you think that's impressive, wait till you taste how this mix shows up on a plate. Number 2. Food. Heaven. You'll never forget. You've heard people say, Malaysian food is good, right? Yeah, no. That's an understatement. Because here, food isn't just something you eat. It's an adventure. From smoky satay grilled on street corners to creamy laksa bursting with spice and coconut, every bite tells a story of culture and chaos. Imagine this. You start your day with nasi lemak, coconut rice, spicy sambal, crispy anchovies, and a boiled egg. Then for lunch, you dive into char kway teow, stir-fried flat noodles dancing with soy sauce and prawns. And dinner, roti canai, a flaky Indian flatbread dipped in warm curry that'll make you forget what country you're in. But here's the shocker. All that mouth-watering food might cost you less than $5 total. Yeah, you heard that right. In Malaysia, you can eat like a king for the price of a cup of coffee in most countries. Even luxury malls have food courts packed with flavor explosions that'll leave your taste buds begging for more. Tourists always say the same thing. This is the best food I've ever had in my life. And once you've tasted Malaysia, no other country's food feels the same again. But while you're busy licking your fingers clean, Malaysia hits you with another surprise. One that comes straight from nature itself. Number 3. Nature that doesn't seem real. If you think you've seen beautiful landscapes, Malaysia is about to prove you wrong. This country looks like it was painted by the gods. golden beaches, emerald rainforests, misty mountains, and islands so clear they look photoshopped. Most tourists have no idea how wildly diverse Malaysia's nature is until they see it up close. On the west coast, there's Langkawi and Penang, islands made for sunsets, street food, and slow life. Head east and you'll hit the Perhentian Islands, heaven for divers and snorkelers. And if you're craving real adventure, Borneo will change everything you thought you knew about jungles. Here you can trek through one of the world's oldest rainforests, lock eyes with an orangutan in the wild, or climb Mount Kinabalu and watch the sunrise above the clouds. The craziest part? You can go from a skyscraper in Kuala Lumpur to untouched jungle in just a couple of hours. That's Malaysia, endless beauty packed into one powerful punch. But here's the real twist. All this paradise doesn't come with a luxury price tag. Which brings us to the next shock. Number 4. Living large for less. Here's something most tourists can't believe. Malaysia is cheap. Like really cheap. Imagine having breakfast for $2, booking a modern hotel room for $40, and taking public transport for under $1. And it's not because you're cutting corners. You're getting world-class service, modern amenities, and incredible quality, just for a fraction of what it would cost in London, New York, or Singapore. Long-term travelers call Malaysia the luxury budget paradise, because you can live comfortably, eat endlessly, and travel freely, all without draining your wallet. Digital nomads and expats are catching on fast. Many even say, "I came for a week," and never left. But before you get too comfortable, Malaysia will pull another surprise. And it's one you'll definitely want to see to believe. Number 5. Shopping malls that feel like cities. Okay, brace yourself. Malaysia doesn't do malls. It builds experiences. Kuala Lumpur's malls are on another level. Imagine a shopping complex with designer boutiques, indoor theme parks, 3D cinemas, and even aquariums, all under one roof. The Pavilion Mall, Surya, KLCC, Berjaya, Times Square. These aren't just malls. They're small cities of entertainment. Some tourists say they come to cool off from the tropical heat and end up spending hours just exploring. Because inside, it's not just about shopping. It's about discovering something new around every corner. And the air conditioning? Let's just say it's the unofficial national treasure of Malaysia. But outside those shiny towers, Malaysia hides another surprise, one that tells a deeper story about the country's soul. Number 6. A clash of eras, standing side by side. In most countries, the old and new are separated by time. But in Malaysia, they live side by side. One moment, you're staring up at the Petronas Twin Towers, a symbol of futuristic ambition. And the next, you're standing in front of a centuries-old Chinese temple, glowing in red and gold. Turn a corner and you'll find colonial buildings from the British era standing proudly next to wooden Malay houses on stilts. It's like stepping through history without ever leaving the street. Tourists find themselves constantly pulling out their cameras because every corner tells a story of tradition, resilience, and evolution. It's visual proof that Malaysia doesn't erase its past, it builds on it. And just when you start thinking you've figured this place out, the streets remind you you're not in control. Number 7. Chaos on wheels and how it works. If you've ever been stuck in traffic, you might think you've seen bad congestion. But Kuala Lumpur traffic, that's a whole new level. During rush hour, the roads turn into rivers of cars, honking, weaving, stopping, starting. It's chaos in motion. But here's the plot twist. Despite the madness, Malaysia has one of the most efficient and affordable public transport systems in Asia. The LRT, MRT, and monorail connect nearly every major part of the city, and they run so smoothly that even locals admit it's way better than it looks. So yeah, you'll be shocked by the traffic, but even more shocked at how well you can escape it. And when you finally make it to your stop, another surprise awaits, one that's not in any travel brochure. Number 8. The people who make you feel at home. Ask any traveler what they remember most about Malaysia, and they won't say the food or the beaches. They'll say the people. Because Malaysians are some of the kindest, most welcoming people you'll ever meet. Get lost? Someone will stop and help. Ask for directions. They'll walk you there. Order food. They'll teach you how to eat it like a local. It's the kind of warmth you can't fake. And that's what keeps travelers coming back again and again. Even strangers turn into friends here, and that's something you can't put a price on. But just when you're getting cozy, Malaysia throws in one more reminder that you're still in the tropics. Number 9. The weather that never plays fair. Welcome to Malaysia, where the sky changes moods faster than your playlist. One moment you're soaking up sunshine on a beach so perfect it looks fake. And 30 seconds later, boom, the clouds open up like the world's biggest shower. Tourists always think they've planned the perfect day, but Malaysia laughs in the face of schedules. Rain here isn't polite, it's wild, dramatic, and over before you can finish saying, "Did we just get drenched?" But here's the twist. Locals love it, because that sudden tropical storm. It cools the heat, clears the air, and paints the streets in fresh color. Once the rain stops, everything feels alive again. The smell of wet earth, the glitter of raindrops on palm trees, and that cool breeze that hits just right. So yeah, Malaysia's weather might test your patience, but it's part of the magic. Because here, nature isn't a background, it's the main act.